Well, hello guys, and welcome back to another Pokemon Sun and Moon Thoughts On video. Yeah, it's that time already. They didn't disappoint us like the Direct. I'm kind of surprised they just waited just a few more days to give us this information instead of giving us this during the Direct. So the episode starts off with this thing. Type Null. Now at first I was kind of like, Type Null, what the hell kind of name is that? And we'll get into it here in a little bit, but it's just this weird design. It's got like this axe head, it's got this weird fish tail, it's got these weird arms. It's just a mix match of things with a stupid name. We see it here, it's really nothing. I don't know what battle arm. If you can't tell, I'm very bad at abilities. We got Jangmo-o? I'm assuming this is going to be our Goomy dragon type for the game. You know, it'll have 2 more evolutions. Goomy, basically. We got alolan raticate, which, oh my, I know some people don't like alolan Rattata. Yeah, I'm kind of one of them. Yeah, I think this thing is also ugly as hell. I mean, like, it got some girth. And, oh my gosh, just look at those cheeks. I mean, seriously. Where is it? We learned Pokemon Sun and Moon are set 12 hours apart, so it works on your in-game clock. But it's 12 hours apart, so that means when you're playing like during the day, it'll be night and moon and day and sun. That makes sense, I guess. It's kind of weird for internal clocks, and people have pointed this. I think people have pointed this out, how something looks off about the clocks. It is still interesting, and there are some Of course, there are changes between the games. Like, remember the trial Pokemon, the Yungoos in the normal cave way off at the beginning of the game? Well, in Moon, it's alolan raticate. So yeah, different Pokemon will be exclusive to different games, like always. And there will be some changes between the versions. The question is, how many changes? This brings us to Lusamine? She is Aether's glorious president. Now, Ather is this organization, right? They're constructed of. You've got Lusamine. Where are the others? Fabe. Wiki, and the employees. Now, you may notice the structure here. You've got a leader, admins, and grunts. I think this is Sun's villain team. Right now, everything's playing them off as like, oh, people who help Pokemon, and they talk about this foundation, right? Like they're kind of like a charity, right? That they talk about how they have this island that helps people in Pokemon. It's that island in the center of the Alola region, I'm assuming, right? You know, that giant white one. But no, I think these guys are also villains. I think Team Skull is the villains of Moon, and these guys are the villains of Sun. And it just and depending on which game you're playing, they're both in each game, but depending on which game you're playing, one takes precedence as the villain or not. I've got my money on that right now. We've also got, hey look, an enforcer for Team Skull, Gladion. Guess what? Here's another admin for Team Skull. Hopefully you guys are seeing the similarities. I don't know. And of course, it could always be that, oh no, they're actually heroes and whatnot. But, and well, yes, maybe they're going for an antithesis thing. That's usually not how this works. I mean, like, if the status quo is anything to go by, yeah, nothing's going to change. They're going to be villains. But this game has shooken up the formula a lot, so we'll see. So then we've got Zygarde cells and cores. These guys just show up. They give you this weird core box right here. The Zygarde cube, which is kind of like a lock box. It's got a keyhole and everything. And then they ask you, this item is used for collecting Zygarde cells and cores. and the player just walks up and picks up a Zygarde cube. Alright, this strange creature is sucked into it, which gives me my hope that Zygarde cells are going to work like the Maiamais in Link Between Worlds, where to get your Zygarde up to 100% and whatnot, you're going to have to collect these 100 Zygarde cubes, cores, into your Zygarde cube and have a cell, right? Or something like that. Which, we'll see. Taking photos. For everyone who's wanted Pokemon Snap, it seems to kind of sort of be back. We see the trainer go up, pull out the Pokedex, and take a picture of Pikachu. Yeah, photos are back. Pokemon Snap, if I do say so myself. I like that. Just the... That's pretty great. But yeah, photos. Snap, good for anybody who wants it. I like Snap, but... And then the mysterious beast. The Ultra Beast. This is... UB01, or Ultra Beast 01. It's this weird Ultra Beast. Yeah. It's weird. Now, there was a Japanese trailer. There's really nothing new in it. But I'm going to go to the website to show off a few things. Type Null. Again, I think the name's stupid. It's a synthetic Pokemon. The Pokemon wearing a mask that was dubbed Null, meaning nothing. I'm surprised it's just not called... I'm surprised they called it Type Null and not just Null. The shape of its front and hind legs are clearly different for reasons. Type Null was constructed to synthesize the strengths of various Pokemon, enabling it to adapt to any situation. So I wonder if it'll have a Arceus kind of thing where it can change its type because it's just pure normal. I doubt it, but who knows? The mask fitted atop Type Null's head is a piece of equipment designed to control its latent powers, and it's extremely heavy, so it also serves to hinder Type Null's abilities. So I wonder if it'll evolve. And then, to complete a certain mission, there was a need for a Pokemon powerful enough to rival those Pokemon often spoken of in mythology. So it was created for Deicide. Kind of like Mewtwo, I guess. Interesting. Now, in the Japanese trailer, we do see that Gaben guy, the Team Skull admin guy. He is using this thing. Will he have it in the final game? I don't know, just because they give it a weird environment. And again, we see the Aether Foundation. The Aether Foundation works for the Alolan region. The Foundation's goal is to care for Pokemon that have been hurt. The Aether Foundation has constructed an artificial island called Aether Paradise. They not only provide shelter for Pokemon, but also conduct various research projects. It seems that the main character will be able to visit the Aether Paradise during their adventure. Lusamine, the lovely Lusamine, is the Aether Foundation president. Faba, the branch chief, sports green sunnet glasses. These are a signature accessory. The assistant branch, caring personality. She's loved by the Aether Foundation employees. The employees of the Aether Foundation shelter and care for Pokemon. Their uniforms appear to be a division they belong. Again, it's all about love and care, but I just can't trust them. And that may be part of the point, but I expect something. And then we got the Ultra Beasts. In the Alola region, there are rumors flying around of creatures known as Ultra Beasts. Ultra Beasts possess mighty powers that could pose a threat to humans and Pokemons, so they are feared. It appears the Aether Foundation is conducting research on these Ultra Beasts. According to multiple Ultra Beasts exist, and each of them have a code name. UB01 is composed of a glass-like substance. However, it constantly changes shape, never settling on one. While evidence of something like a survival instinct can be observed in UB01, no one knows whether it has its own or any emotions. It is said, for some reason, its movements resemble those of a little girl. Now, if you haven't seen what this thing looks like yet, I'll just tell you. It's Lilith. This thing looks just like Lilith. Don't believe me? Here. Alola region. Go down to the very bottom. People of the Alola region. Or, not Lilith. Lily. You see the hat, the hair. There's the two hairs that stick out from the rest. The similarities are way too much there, in my opinion. This thing has to be... There has to be some trick here. You see it? Hopefully you guys do. It's just that there's no center because it's entirely based around its hair. Again, they're throwing so many new things. Like, they're both twisting up the formula and doing things similarly that I can't tell which one they're going for at the moment. It's interesting nonetheless. But with that, I hope you all enjoyed. And until next time, peace.